Sleeping? More like shitting. Oh my god. It sucks. It's a complete fucking illusion, because nobody sleeps anymore. We lie down. We stare at the ceiling. We spiral into existential dread. We scroll on our phones, and then we close our eyes and pretend to die for 8 hours before our alarms drag us back into the nightmare we call reality. People act like sleep is this magical, restorative, healing process. Like you're gonna go to bed at 10, wake up at 6, and feel like fucking Captain America bursting out of the cryo chamber. Wrong. I can sleep for 9 hours straight and still wake up feeling like I got run over by a truck full of regrets and gluten. And let's not forget the part where falling asleep is a battle. You don't just go to sleep. No. You negotiate with your brain like it's a nigger cunt toddler with a Red Bull. Okay, brain, let's wind down. Let's relax. And your stupid useless brain's like, sure, but first, let's remember that one thing you said to your 6th grade crush that haunts you to this day. And then let's do some mental math about your debt. Oh, and fuck dreams. You know what my dream was last night? I was being chased by a shark, on land, while trying to take a college final I didn't study for. Meanwhile, my dead grandma was narrating the whole thing in Spanish. That's not REM sleep, that's trauma with a soundtrack. And the worst part? Insomnia. The cruelest joke of the 21st century. You lie there like a harmless Ching Chang Chong Ju in the dark while your body's like, we're exhausted, and your brain's like, cool, but let's relive every social interaction you've ever had since 2004. At that point, I'm googling can melatonin overdose just make me peacefully unconscious for 10 years? You ever take this shit called melatonin? That stuff's supposed to gently lull you to sleep. No. It ambushes you like a goddamn assassin. You're sitting there watching Netflix and suddenly, bam, you're unconscious with the TV blaring, and you wake up 6 hours later on the couch with one sock missing and drool down your neck. You feel like you were drugged by a forest witch. Or worse, you fall asleep too fast. You sit down for just a second and boom, you wake up 45 minutes later on your keyboard with a crick in your neck and Slack messages from your boss asking why you just typed as jerked. And can we talk about naps? Oh my god. Naps are lies. They tell you, take a nap, you'll feel refreshed. Bull fucking shit. You ever take a 20-minute nap and wake up 2 hours later in full-blown sleep paralysis? You open your eyes, and your soul hasn't caught up. You don't know your name, what year it is, or who you are. You're just a confused meat sack in yesterday's sweetpants. Let's not even start on sleeping positions. Side? Back? Fetal? Starfish? There's no right way to sleep. You start on your side and wake up somehow hanging halfway off the bed, twisted like a crime scene chalk outline. My body at 2 a.m. becomes a Cirque du Soleil performer with arthritis. You wake up and you're like, why does my knee hurt? Because you slept, Dave. That's why. You fucked up by sleeping. And pillows? Don't even. I own like 7 fucking ass pillows, and still somehow end up with a neck cramp from hell because one was too flat, one was too fluffy, and the other was launched across the room during a midnight rage toss. No pillow on earth is just right. This isn't fucking ass Goldilocks, it's pain roulette. Then there's snoring. You know who snores? Everyone. And nobody believes they do. You're like, hey, you were snoring last night, and they're like, no I wasn't. Oh really? I recorded you. You sounded like a fucking freight train with asthma trying to gargle a lawnmower. And if it's not someone else snoring, it's your dog. Or your neighbor. Or your own damn self. Also, bedtime routines. We've turned sleep into a ritualistic religion. People are out here lighting candles, spraying lavender mist, journaling their gratitude, and playing fucking whale sounds like they're summoning a sleep demon. Meanwhile, I'm in bed with chips on my chest, one sock off, trying to trick my brain into shutting down like a Windows 98 PC. Let's talk alarms. That horrid banshee scream that drags you out of the void at 6 a.m. like it's performing a fucking exorcism. No matter what tone you use, chimes, birdsong, soft piano, it eventually becomes your most hated sound. The moment it goes off, I'm ready to punch my phone into another dimension. And don't even think about hitting snooze. Snoozing is a psychological war crime. Just 10 more minutes. And suddenly it's 45 minutes later and you're sprinting out the door in a fog of shame and coffee breath, trying to remember if you actually put on pants. And why do we sleep best right before the alarm goes off? That last 30 minutes? Absolute peak comfort. Like the universe is teasing us. Like, hey buddy, remember what real rest feels like? Lol, too bad. Wake up, you piece of fucking shit. And don't let someone try to talk to you before you've had coffee. Morning people? Psychopaths. I don't trust anyone who's chipper before 8 a.m. You ever meet someone who jogs before sunrise? Those people are hiding something. Probably bodies. Let me wake up in silence or I will cry. Oh, and let's not forget. You can do everything right. No caffeine after 2, blackout curtains, weighted blanket, chamomile tea, ASMR rainstorm playlist, and still get garbage sleep because your body's like, haha, surprise. Let's wake up at 3 a.m. for no reason and think about nigger cunt ass taxes. I hope sleeping doesn't become a thing anymore. End of rant.